Yeah, I just sat down and ate like an entire pint of ice cream. The reason I usually buy that bagel is because it has the fewest calories. Good morning, guys. It is the start of a new week, a beautiful Sunday, and I had nowhere else I was going to go with that. But anyways, welcome back to my channel. My name's Kristi. Thanks for clicking on this video. I often forget to do trigger warnings when I'm kind of having more of like a vlog style. So let me just say, trigger warning, we're probably going to be talking about eating disorder stuff here because this is an eating disorder recovery channel. So anyways, if that's going to trigger you, just go ahead and click away now. I might seem a bit chipper this morning for it being 7:50 a.m. on a Sunday, and that's because I have been up since 4:45 a.m. and no, it was not intentional, and no, I don't know why I woke up, but anyways, around 6:20, I was like, I might as well get up and do something productive. And so I did get up, and I actually had a good conversation with one of my really good friends, one of my best friends who lives over in Australia. And long story short, I would not normally be dressed by 7:50 a.m. on a Sunday, but here we are, and it's all good. Like, I needed to get some stuff done this morning, so I'm not actually like terribly upset about it. Anyways, I thought it would be really cool to do a week of breakfasts because here's the thing. As far as I have come in my journey of recovery, I realize that the consistency that I have in my meals is a bit of a crutch. And to phrase that another way, I eat very basic foods and I eat a lot of the same foods. I mean, traditionally for breakfast, I will eat two things: eggs and bread or oatmeal. And that's pretty much all I eat. And same goes for lunch and dinner. Essentially, I don't have a lot of variety in my meals. And I'm not saying this is bad, okay? I don't think there's anything wrong with having go-to meals that are simple and easy and something that you enjoy. I think it makes my life a lot easier. However, I also realize, like I said, it's a bit of a crutch, and I haven't expanded my repertoire of meals because that's kind of scary. Like, I've been comfortable with the foods that I'm eating and it's just baseline and I'm comfortable with it. Can you hear the birds chirping? I would normally apologize for the noise, but that's kind of sweet that they're out chirping this morning. Anyways, where was I? Yeah, so my meals have become a crutch. It's kind of nerve-wracking to think about eating a lot of different foods that I wouldn't normally eat. And so that's why for the next week, I'm going to eat different breakfasts every morning, and I will show you what I am making and what I am eating. This will hopefully add some variety to my life and maybe give you some fun breakfast ideas. I don't know. I'm kind of excited about this because A, I love breakfast food, so this is like the perfect meal to be creative. I don't know. I think I'd have a harder time doing this with lunch and dinner just because I honestly am not that creative when it comes to lunches and dinners, but breakfast foods I can handle. Like, this is gonna be good. I'm gonna stop rambling and get going because, like I said, it's 7:50, and normally on a Sunday, like if I slept in and got up a little later, I would eat later, but I've been up for the last, let's see. Yeah, I've been up for the last 3 hours, so I'm hungry because I've been up. Also, I did drink my coffee, my now empty cup, but yeah, I have my coffee every morning, drip coffee, a little bit of unsweetened almond milk, little dash of creamer. Anyways, let's get into my brekkie for day one. Alright, so I'm just sitting down for my brekkie. I have this really good Asiago cheese bagel from Panera Bread. I'm pretty sure that's how you pronounce it, right? Asiago? Asagio? Anyways, whatever. Yesterday, I had brunch with a friend and we got like half a dozen bagels from Panera Bread. This was one of the leftover bagels, and I put probably like about half of that egg topping, and then I have about half of a mango in here, which I'm excited about. Also, you might have noticed that my computer setup here is a little different, and that's because I've officially, finally, built a computer, and I use the word I loosely there because I wasn't really the one who built it. One of my friends helped me and actually did most of the work. I mostly watched and learned. Anyways, just pointing that out. But right now I'm going to eat and I'm going to get a little bit of work done before I head to town to hang out with some people, and I have a couple hours before that. So anyways, this is brekkie for Sunday.
Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights. And I really wanna know if I will ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high, even if the sky is falling.
Guys, I have just gotta say, I am seriously impressed with myself. I swear this is the most aesthetic meal I have ever prepared in my life, probably. I have no idea how it's gonna taste because I've never made this before. This is something that I found just because I'm trying to make a different meal every breakfast this week. It looks good, I hope it tastes good, but oh my goodness, it looks amazing, and it was super easy to make. The other thing that I'm a bit concerned about is it required a teaspoon of baking powder, but I didn't have baking powder, and so I put like half a teaspoon of baking soda. I literally have no idea if those two things are even remotely similar, and it might make this taste disgusting, but I probably should have just put nothing in there. Like, rather than putting baking soda, I should have just skipped that. Anyways, we're gonna try this now. That is seriously good. I'm not even just saying that, like, that's really good. I have to make this more often. I mean, this was really easy. Like, this was up there with like my fried egg and toast easy. And I don't really taste baking soda, so I guess that's a good sign. But anyways, I'll touch base with you later. Right now, I'm going to finish this amazing stack. You know what I might put on this? I'm not sure if I will. I'll eat a few more bites and see if this is something that I want. I might put some peanut butter on here. I bet that would be good. Another thing that would probably be good is a little bit of yogurt with some, these are frozen berries that I put in the microwave for like 45 seconds. That makes it really good. Yeah, I'm definitely doing this again. Good stuff. Okay, I'm back a bit sooner than I thought I would be. Also, don't mind the humming of my computer. I need to get that fixed. But anyways, I needed to make an update on the pancakes because I was singing their praises because they were good. And they are good, and I probably will make this again. However, they're very dense. So you can see I still have some food left over. I kind of got tired of the flavor. So maybe next time I need to spruce it up a little bit, maybe add some like chocolate chips in the batter or do something else because the flavor gets a little bit old because they're so dense and there's like so much food. So I'm probably not gonna finish this, but I think if I were to make it again, I definitely would add peanut butter on this. I didn't end up doing that. I would put peanut butter, maybe a little bit of yogurt, and I probably wouldn't make as much. Anyways, I just wanted to give you an update because I was like, oh my goodness, this is so amazing. And now I'm sitting here, I'm like, well, it was good, but I'd probably rate it like as is, maybe a 7 out of 10. And I think if I made it again, I could make it a 9 out of 10. All right, I'll touch base with you later.
You were my best friend, didn't care about the rules, good on the weekends. I'll be in fools, drifting to deep space. So brave and so stupid, just like the movies. I was gonna stay in the fight with you, just thinking we would do this until we couldn't do it. Each and every high, every night with you, you and me so clueless. We were just broken, shattered, singing.
Good morning, guys. We have a classic Kristi breakfast this morning. It's a little later than I normally eat. I'm pretty hungry. It's almost 10 a.m., But without getting into it, my morning's been kind of hectic. So this is the time that I'm sitting down. Definitely would normally not wait this long because I'm too hungry. I wish I would have eaten an hour ago. But anyways, here we are. We're going to have a full, nutritious breakfast, and I'm very excited about this. So this is day number 3, breakfast number 3. And I'll see you tomorrow. Good morning, guys. Happy Wednesday. It is just before 9 a.m. and I'm so excited because I have a breakfast fit for a king. But first off, let me acknowledge, I don't know if you can hear upstairs, but I think someone's cleaning and like dragging a vacuum upstairs. I can hear it. So if you can hear it, I apologize. And also, I accidentally moved my mouse, which I was trying to avoid, but I moved it and then my computer turned on and my computer is still a little loud. But anyways, if you can put the background noise aside for a second and just look at this gorgeous meal. I'll say, like, I would never normally on a weekday like make tater tots, even sausage. I'm like, oh, that stuff takes too long. But what I did is when I got up, I actually just turned on the oven. I mean, not as soon as I got up, but before I sat down and did my reading for the morning, I turned on the oven and put the tater tots in because they take a while to cook. They take like 45 minutes or so to cook, 40 minutes. Anyway, so then when I was done reading, my tater tots were done. And the sausage, obviously it's veggie sausage, didn't take that long. And then I cooked half a bagel. Well, I toasted half a bagel. I also have 2 strawberries here, but I was kind of eating strawberries while I was making the rest of the food. So anyways, I'm really excited to eat this. This is kind of a fun challenge, like having a different meal for a week because yeah, normally I would not actually go out of my way to make something like this. Like I'm a very simple, basic person. If you haven't noticed already, I like my routine and I like doing things that are easy and that work and that I've done a million times before. So anyways, I'm gonna eat this and I'm super stoked about it because I really like tater tots. Tater tots are definitely one of those things that I wouldn't have normally eaten a few years ago. Oh, also, okay, I have to acknowledge this. So this bagel is actually an everything bagel. And when I was at Walmart yesterday, I was getting bagels and I was looking for the plain bagels that I normally get. The reason I usually buy that bagel is because it has the fewest calories. And I know that's not what I should be focusing on, but for so long, it's just been a habit and I would always gravitate towards that brand of bagel. However, they were out and I was just going to leave without getting any bagels at all. And then a thought occurred to me. I used to love these everything bagels that Walmart would sell. I knew that they were more calories. It doesn't matter how many, but I knew that it was more and I almost didn't get them. I was like, well, do I really need them? And then I was like, you know what? I like those bagels and it doesn't matter like how many calories are in them. And so I went and bought the everything bagels. They're really good. Like this is like my favorite bagel. I don't actually think I've ever bought this bagel for myself, which is kind of bizarre. But anyways, we'll count that as a win for Kristi. This might sound crazy to like most people watching it. Like who cares? But if you know, you know. Anyways, I'm gonna enjoy this and I'll touch base with you tomorrow. Good morning, everyone. Happy Thursday. I think it's Thursday. My days have kind of all been messed up this week, but it is Thursday and this is the last breakfast I'm going to film. I'm gonna hopefully edit this video today and tomorrow and have something to post for you on Saturday. But I have a tofu hash that I made. This is another one of those meals that I wouldn't normally make during the week. I don't know why. I mean, it's not that time consuming. Like it didn't take me that long at all. It's very simple, very easy. Maybe I just need to start adding it to my meal rotation or something. But anyways, this should be good. I'm excited to eat this. Normally what's really good on tofu hash is yeast flakes, but I didn't happen to have any. Anyways, I was struggling whether or not I should bring this up, but while we're sitting here talking, I figured I should mention a couple things. And I don't know, I struggle to bring this up because I want this channel to be positive and I want it to be helpful and useful and maybe entertaining in some way, but I also want it to be honest and authentic. And the last couple days have just been really rough. I don't know why I'm in such a bad headspace. There are a lot of things that I'm kind of stressing about and worried about in my personal life, and I think I'm at this point in my life, it comes often, it's not like this is a rare feeling, but I kind of feel like I'm just trying to figure out my purpose and what I'm supposed to be doing and how I'm supposed to be adding value and worth to the world. Anyways, I don't want to go on a long tirade here, but essentially what I'm saying is that the last couple days have just been really overwhelming, and I've been so overwhelmed to the point that I haven't been that productive, and that just stresses me out more. And anyways, 2 nights ago, I wouldn't say that I binged, but it wasn't like the old binges of the past, but I definitely sat down. And by the way, if talk of binging and binge foods is going to trigger you, just skip the next 45 seconds to a minute. But I just sat down and ate like an entire pint of ice cream. And then yesterday I ate most of a pizza, and I wouldn't say those were binges because it wasn't that out of body experience like the past. I think it was just, I was upset and I was trying to find that comfort, and I mean, it did numb, like it was numbing, and I appreciated that. And anyways, then afterwards, of course, you feel all this guilt, and it's just been a rough couple of days. But the good thing about where I'm at today is I'm so far on this journey of recovery than I was even a year ago, that even when I have a couple of bad days, I can genuinely, honestly say to myself, like, tomorrow can be better and today can be better, because I know that it can be better. I have that hope. Whereas a couple years ago, I'd say that, oh, tomorrow's going to be better, tomorrow's going to be better. And it never was. It was just this constant perpetual cycle no matter what I did. But I can genuinely say now that I am in a better place, and I'm thankful for that. And bad days are part of the process, but it doesn't make the bad days any easier. Anyways, all that is to say, I wanted to be honest with you. I didn't even get up and read this morning. I just kind of laid in bed because I guess I was feeling sorry for myself, or I was a little bit just depressed and not feeling myself. But anyways, I'm up and I am excited about what I'm going to be doing today and what I'm going to be working on. And so I really hope that I'm able to get out of this funk. And I also want to be gracious with myself, because these things happen and bad days do happen, and that's just part of the process. Anyways, I am sorry for that little rant, but I just want to be authentic and honest, and recovery is not linear. It really isn't. All right. Anyways, I'm going to stop right now and eat my breakfast. I'm actually going to close out this video too. Not to end the video on a depressing note. It's not depressing though, because like I said, recovery is linear, and this is just all part of the process, and that's okay. But anyways, thank you so much for making it to the end of this video. I really appreciate it. It means a lot that anyone's actually wanting or interested in watching this content. So definitely make sure that you are subscribed to my channel if you aren't already, and follow me on Instagram at Kristis_day. I hope this was interesting. Let me know in the comments if you enjoyed it, or maybe some breakfast ideas that you think I should add to my repertoire of breakfasts. Yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Again, thanks so much for watching. I love you guys, and I'll see you later.